Good afternoon. How goes it wherever you are on the planet? I was looking at the analytics and the statistics where people are from who watch the channel. I'm amazed at how many different countries there are. I think it's like, it goes like, I can't remember the order of the countries. I think US, Thailand, UK, Myanmar, and then it goes into like Uzbekistan and Uzbekistan and so on and so on. I'm like, wow, amazing how you can talk to the world by standing in paradise with a camera. I'm talking to the world. Blows my mind. So if you feel inclined, please leave, just put the country where you are. I'm fascinated by geography. So I have a couple questions today, and I'm hoping you guys can help me. I'm standing here in my carport because I want to show you something on my truck, but it's just started to rain. Just as I come out the door, it just started to rain. So I've got to talk here, show you something in the rain, and come back. Okay? So my truck is a Toyota Hilux, I guess, Helix, and 3-liter diesel, which is great because it has a lot of strength, and it's not fast top end, but I don't need fast top end, but get up and go. You put your foot down, it'll go, and I like it a lot. And the most thing I like about it is I bought it cash, so I have no payments, and Big Bum can fit in it. I can fit in it really easy, lots of space, not cramped up in a little car. So here's my question. Well, let me tell you this first. I want to get a new key for my truck because my key broke. You know where the key meets the key fob? Here comes the wind. So I'll talk quick and move, okay? So bear with me with the wind. Where the key meets the key fob, I was turning it and it kept coming apart. So I want to get a new key, and there's a certain procedure to make the key and the truck talk to each other. You know, so many clicks, unlock the door, do this, do that, whatever. The guy who did it, he knows the procedure, and I'm watching him like, what are you doing? But it's to make the car or the truck computer ignition system or whatever recognize the security side of the key, so that when you press the button, the door will open and close. So you have and he said, what kind is it? And I said, a J. J series. He says, why J? I said, well, that's what it's on the back of the truck. He says, that's not right. I said, why? And he says, because the procedure I use to make it work is a G. So let me just show you, and then I can get out the rain and out this wind. So this is the back of my truck with a J, right? And I thought, okay, no problem, whatever. I don't know what that means, but what it's supposed to be is a G. So I bought the G to put it on. Now I've got to get this off, but I don't know how to get it off without destroying something, because it's locked on. You can see here, the sun is, the back of my truck faces the afternoon sun, and you see the Toyotas fell off, and I think it says VISO, something like that, fell off. But this didn't fall off, the Helix, and this is locked on. But I think this might be a different tailboard, and they just use this one. But apparently it's a G. I come over to the waterfall. Quieter here. I won't get rained on, and no wind. So my question is, how do you get this off? I was thinking to spray alcohol behind it, but I'm a little bit worried that I might damage the polyurethane, you know, the protective coat of the paint. So rain coming again, harder. So how do you get this off? And another question is, what was my other question? Oh, I was reading about income tax. and how much money you can earn before you pay more tax. And I read quickly, I just did a Google search and it gave me like a recap sort of thing, and it basically said, one second please, if I'm in the garden talking, he's gonna come. Now I'm sitting down, lazy. If I'm in the garden, he's gonna come. Don't leave me alone. He's got a pocket full of hot dogs. I need some. So I was reading about, I just did a little Google search to say, if you're retired and you have Social Security, pension, whatever, how much can you earn? And it said, before retirement, you have to pay whatever, XYZ. At retirement age, you pay a little bit. But once you get to 68, from what I understand it, it says you're free to earn as much as you want. I'm like, are you sure? Because, you know, normally they're not going to let you be free. They're going to want something. But from what I read it, I searched it again and read it again, and it said after 68 you can earn as much as you want and not tax free. I'm like, I don't know, because that would mean like I don't know, people would find ways to get around paying tax or defer it or something. Anyway, there must be somebody out there who has an answer for me. What do you think? Are you familiar with that sort of thing? I've been retired for many, many years, and so each day I always feel, you're supposed to be doing something. And I'm like, and who's going to care and who's going to check up on me? Like, when does retirement start where you can do what you want when you want and not have to do stuff? So today was one of those days, and I kept thinking, come on, do something. And I'm like, what? I don't need to do nothing. Because it's overcast and it wants to rain. So I thought, you know, I've been busy every single day for like 10 days. I thought, I'm just going to chill out at home today and do nothing. Jan's here, she's in the house. She's been doing her embroidery, and now she's making my evening meal, and she'll have to go get her daughter from the train station soon. And that's another day gone. Tomorrow I think I'm going to go to town. Tomorrow is Thursday. I think tomorrow is Thursday. So I'll go to town tomorrow I need to get something. But that's it. I just think, why do I need to do something? Chill out. John said there's flooding in the north already, and flooding here too, but not in the garden. Let me show you. So this is the river from my garden looking down on the river, right? So you can see these, I don't know what they are, like a bush or something growing. Normally Mr. Monk comes and he'll cut them down every couple of weeks, but the water came up. So, but that is on the edge of the bank, right? That's the river's edge, okay? And it goes up to this big tree underneath. And I can go over there and look and see where the, if it's above the tree, then it's starting to come up. But it's still like, from here, I'm guessing 5 meters or something from here from where my feet are to that water, 5-6 meters, something like that. So still way in the safe zone. But you see the water, how fast it's moving. That's faster than normal. And it's come up right to the other side. The other side, the water goes from that forward edge there all the way across. There's a bank. And then there's a way to walk up to the hill. But that's all underwater now. So hopefully the people in the north are not flooded out or damage anything. But the water is making its way to the ocean. Yeah, so the water is making its way to the ocean via Bangkok. And what's the other place? Chingbury, which is where like the big ships go in that beach, down that area, just north of the big airport, Suvarnabhumi. Suvarnabhumi is inland east of Bangkok, and Chonburi is same, but right on the coast. So in that area is quite industrial, and I think that's where some of the water goes in there too. But if on high tide, the water finds it hard to get away, so it backs up. Anyway, let's pray everybody's safe, right? So if you have any information about that, the letter G, how to get it, that J to get it off, but so he said my truck is the top model J, because of the procedure he had to use to get the code in. I'm like, okay, so I'll change it. Excuse me, I wasn't going to change it, but I thought, if somebody in the future is trying to do something and it involves knowing what that is, or I'm trying to buy a spare part and they're asking me that same question, they can look at it themselves, even though I don't understand, and know. So I thought I'll change it. And if you know about taxes, so I think I have to call this video, I have questions. Look after yourselves, guys. Take it easy. Buckets of blessings. Rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. All the very best.